Hi guys, welcome back to my Fight Caves with Melee walkthrough, and just continuing from the point we left off, just about to finish off this 360 and then on to wave 43. Now we're almost at the point where we've got a 180 with us, but still it doesn't really get any harder. Hopefully I'll be able to show you as many different ways of trapping the 180 and generally dealing with it as I can. Hopefully we'll have a few good spawns and a few bad spawns as well, and a bit of variation in it. But even when you get into the high waves, there's not that much difference, to be honest. And you know, if you're able to do it so far, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get through it, because it doesn't really get any harder really. Hopefully I won't disconnect or lag or crash or anything during this part like happened last time. Got my fingers crossed for it. And hopefully I'll remember to drink my potions too, because I've not been doing very good at that. Right, wave 44. Got two of the level 45s in this one. Again, just kill them when you want really. There's no birds in this wave that'll drain your prayer. Just kill the 90 off. Minimise damage from that. Heal up on anything else if you want. I can tell from the previous tests I've done that I'm gonna have plenty of prayer, so it doesn't really matter what order you kill them in. You might prefer to kill the other monsters off first with your Guthans, try and get a bit of HP back. That way if you make a mistake on the 360 it isn't as bad, and you know, you can always brew if you need or use your Godsword specials again. I would always recommend trying to use Guthans before the Godsword though, because you can use your Guthan set pretty much whenever, but if you've not got your special attack you can't use the Godswords, and the Godsword is a bit more accurate at healing. Now here we've got quite a bad spawn for the 290s. You're going to want to kill this one first, make sure you're out of the range of the 360. Then again deal with that as you would the 360, so attack, run, attack, run, attack, run. Try and hit more than an 8, that's always quite helpful. And then just go back to the 360. Now I'm hoping we'll get a nice spawn for the 180 on the first, so I'll be able to show you the easiest method of dealing with it, which is just to get it trapped against either a bit of wall or the 360. So yeah, so there it's north, it's walking over to us, walk behind the 360, and as easy as that, it's trapped. Now if you're ranging, you could just range over the 360 and then you've dealt with the 180 quite easily. Or you could just kill your 360, then you could just walk over to the rocks, something, trap your 180 there. It doesn't really make that much difference. But as we're meleeing, while the 180 is kind of stranded, we'll just get rid of this 360. And then we can either just tank it or pray melee. Now if you do pray melee, make sure you do go back to mage pray, because that's gonna, well, I wouldn't want to leave melee pray on when you've got a 360 mage in you, put it that way, even if we did get it for something like a 46 earlier. And again another bird. This time we're not really in a position to run behind it straight away, so if we take the opposite side, we're at the minute we're at the right of it, try not to run through it like that and mess everything up. Well, if you just walk past it, you got stuck easily. You can also just walk around it slowly, and it should get stuck. Because to get to you, it'd have to walk through the 360, but he's not able to do that, so it kind of just stands in the middle of nowhere. And it really is as simple as that. It's trapping your 180s. There's nothing to it. If you had your Halley, you could walk over and you could kill that. If you're using curses, it'd be even better, because that your 360 be taking curse damage from the deflects while you did it. But as we're on prayers, we may as well just finish off the 360 first. Make sure that prayer doesn't drop too low. And then finish off the 180. You might as well go for a bit of melee prayer while you can. Obviously, if your 360 is still around, you don't want to be doing melee prayer unless you want to die and just have to start from the beginning. And you know, it's not really that fun, to be honest. So again, taking the birds out first so you don't have your prayer drains. This time we'll try and get it stuck between the wall and the 360. So by walking north and then going through this gap here, it should hopefully get stuck. And you see it's not able to fit through, so it kind of just stands there again in the middle of nowhere, and you could deal with that ranging, Halleying. You can just wait and deal with it after. Doesn't really make too much difference. And for the waves that I've got the 180 and your 360, that's pretty much all you do for them. And most of it's similar to if you've ranged. If you've not done it before, there'll be plenty of other guides that have got methods like this in them, which you might want to take a look at. If you know of a guide that's similar, you could leave a comment about it or something, and I'm sure other people would find it helpful. And as always, if you've got any comments about the methods that you can be using, I'll try and reply to them if I either know the answer or got a bit of a suggestion. So wave 49, getting quite far into it now. You see, that time we've not even had to do anything, and it's got stuck, even though the gap does seem big enough really. It's just not clever, and it's got stuck there, and you might as well take advantage of that. So finishing off this 360, trying not to get hit like I did. Try and get a bit of healing in with the Guthans. I'll try and attack them in turn. This is going to end in disaster. Don't do this if you're trying it yourself. At least I got healing, 10 prayer. Make sure to check that. A nice 300 heal there. That'll be like 2 doses of brew just saved. So I think this will be it for this part. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.